Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nothing to See Here podcast. Hi, it's Frankie.
It's Hannah.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I hate Discord. I hate everything.
I
Anyway,
think we need to fight Discord.
yeah. Anyway, we were talking about Oreos. They're the BTS Oreos. Frankie has not been able to try them, but Frankie, you do have some Oreos that you haven't tried yet.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get up and try them right now.
God damn it.
Listen, that's a good idea, and maybe when we record next week, maybe in the next week's episode,
I know, hold you to that.
we'll do
Alright.
that. I'll be prepared, but I'm not near my Oreos.
We just had 40 minutes of technical difficulties.
33. So,
It felt like more.
yeah, I know. Alright, so let's talk The Littlest Outlaw. Which, surprisingly, Frankie enjoyed this film.
The Littlest Outlaw in Technicolor. Thank you very much. They very much wanted to promote that it was in Technicolor this time.
I almost watched the Spanish version.
Well, that would have been funny.
Honestly, I wouldn't have understood. So, this isn't on Disney Plus.
But it's on our favorite Russian website.
Our favorite completely legal Russian website.
So there's a lot of Disney titles that are missing from Disney Plus. 700, I believe. Whether that's TV or movies. Allegedly, The Littlest Outlaw is missing from Disney Plus, largely because of expensive digital restoration fees and the complex music and talent licensing agreements. Plus, because the older films don't generate as much viewership, investing in their remastering often kind of takes a backseat. So.
Ooh, Disney.
Yeah, that's dumb. You should do this. This honestly was, I was so surprised. So The Littlest Outlaw is a 1955 drama film produced by Walt Disney and released by Buena Vista Distribution on December 22nd, 1955. It was directed by Roberto Galvadon and written by Larry Landsberg, who wrote the story, and then Bill Walsh wrote the screenplay. It stars, oh god, Pedro, oh god.
If you send them to the chat, I can try to pronounce them.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna give you everybody.
Wait for Hannah.
I might regret this decision,
no idea,
but
no clue.
Okay. Pedro Armendáriz as General Torres.
Yeah.
Joseph Kalia as Padre.
The L's are L-yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rudolfo Acosta as Chato. Andre Velazquez as Pablito. Leila Mali as Salita. Pepe Ortiz as himself.
Who's Pepe Ortiz?
I have no idea.
Gilberto Gonzalez as Tiger. Jose Torve as Vulture. Jorge Cravino as the Barber. Jose Angel Espinoza as Senor Garcia. Irving Lee as Gypsy. Carlos Ortigozo as the Doctor.
Ortigoza, I think.
Ortigoza, yeah, sorry. Margarito Luna as Silvestre. Ricardo Gonzalez as Marcos. And then Enriqueta
Zazueta.
Why did you make me do all of them when you're coming in with that really good Spanish pronunciation, Franklin?
Yeah.
Oh, I took Spanish all 4 years of college, or all 4 years of high school and in college, but you volunteered and it was very funny.
Oh.
Franklin.
I took French.
It was hilarious.
Those are my 3 years of Spanish.
I will say you got Andres Velasquez wrong. It's fine. And then Jorge Trevino Tilde makes it an Enye.
I
You did
didn't
really
get
good. You
past
did good.
I did not get past learning how to ask where is the bathroom. Okay.
You did good. Oh, I can't speak any actual Spanish. Like if I was thrown into a Spanish speaking country, couldn't speak it or understand what they're saying. I can read it though. Like I remember
You
the
know what?
alphabet. That's
Together
it.
we might be able to get through a Spanish speaking country.
All I
I,
remember is the alphabet.
no help. I took 8 years of French, so France, yeah, sure. But no.
I was when I saw this cast list pop up because Disney does the opening credits, right?
Mhm.
Shocked to have some. I know as we're editing, like the episode that just came out, we talk a bit about the Littlest Outlaw because it was the next movie from what just came out.
Mhm.
But I had forgotten because it was a month ago. But like I was shocked that we had some actual Mexican and Mexican American actors in this movie.
Yep. So production, I don't have much for this. Um, Larry Landsberg had been at the Walt Disney Studio for about 10 years when he submitted the story treatment for The Littlest Outlaw. At the time, Landsberg had directed several short films for Disney, mostly simple stories about animals. Bill Walsh expanded the treatment into a screenplay, and Landsberg was retained as a producer. This entire film was shot in Mexico, mostly around San Miguel Allende, uh, with a bilingual English and Spanish cast. Because of this, the film was shot twice, once in English and once in Spanish, enabling it to be released directly into Spanish-speaking markets without the usual dubbing process.
Yeah, I almost watched the Spanish version first. I clicked on that one.
So, very good Disney. The Littlest Outlaw, reception-wise, received a mildly critical reception. Variety spoke well of the child star, but most critics dismissed the film as a routine affair. Oof. Ouch.
I mean,
Critics,
it's not doing anything like to change the world, but like it's better than some of the other ones that critics were praising.
yeah, didn't they praise Treasure Island?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the list right now and see like some of the ones that we watch. They praised like The Sword and the Rose too, and this is
Ugh,
way better than The Sword and the Rose.
so much better. Also, that little kid, Pablito, he fucking can act.
That kid was acting his ass off.
Yeah, Bobby Driscoll, eat your heart out.
I'd like
So,
to say,
yeah,
Amanda, now, because we're talking about just general things about the film, I also watched this on the Russian website.
so did I.
And the Russian website gives us the description of the movie, just a general description. And this is
Uh-huh.
the first thing I read about the movie. And it says, it says in there that there's a cruel horse trainer in the movie.
Mhm.
So I just like to inform the audience that now I've been forced to see cruelty to horses from you and Hannah. Both of you have done this to
Ooh, you
me.
gotta get on Disney's case. At least
Yeah,
mine are animated.
you got point. There were some times that I was like, oh, we actually had a bull hit the horse in the ass. That's not cool.
Yeah, content warning for animal cruelty in this one.
Fucking
Yeah,
child abuse.
yeah,
Yeah.
not great. I get why it's not on Disney Plus.
Man, this would have so many warnings if it was on Disney Plus.
Yeah, yeah.
We wouldn't see them. They would be hidden.
That's true.
Mm.
That's true. This would have so many hidden warnings.
All right, so let's get started. So, we start off with Pablito. He is a young boy who's living in Mexico with his cruel stepfather, and I'm pretty sure his mother dies. We never
Never
see his
hear
mom.
anything about her either.
Yeah, we never. He does stop whenever he steals the horse. He does stop by a gravesite, and I was like, could this be his mom? Maybe. So his stepfather works with horses and is involved in training them for General Torres. He's an important military officer. Um, Although Pablito's stepfather is knowledgeable about horses, at first I thought, oh, he's not a bad guy. The first like maybe minute that I saw him,
Because he's
he
encouraging that horse. He's the
yeah,
only one.
Yeah. He believes in harsh discipline and punishment as training methods. So, one of the general's prized horses is a beautiful animal named Conquistador. The horse is strong and intelligent, but has but is going to enter. What is this? What is this thing that he enters? It's like a
Just
competition.
jumping.
Yeah, it's like a jumping competition. But
What the fuck are they doing?
um he
You've never
shows
seen a jumping competition, Frankie?
Mhm,
Yeah, I have, but I've never seen a country get so fucking excited about it.
yeah. Chato, who is Pablito's stepfather, and is training the horses, Chato makes some pretty hefty bets that Conquistador is going to win. And as Chato shows off Conquistador before the competition, we see that Conquistador just barely makes it over the wall. Like his rear legs kind of touch it, which is
Do
not
they?
not
He
great.
knocks part of the jump down,
Yeah, he
which
also
Is,
knocks part
points
of the bricks down.
deducted
Yeah.
and
also,
injury.
is it supposed to be a fake wall or a real wall? Because
Yeah,
the bricks on that wall look like those little like box bricks that you have in gym class in elementary school.
they're supposed to be fake.
Oh, okay, all right. I
There
wasn't
are
sure.
some jumps that are real brick walls, but
Jesus!
But
I'll
I
break a
think they're
horse's
also much
legs.
lower than those though.
yeah.
Okay, they're supposed to
Yeah.
be fake.
The higher they are, the faker they are. Chato was upset that he knocked some bricks down, and is like, I'm gonna train this horse because this horse needs to win because I place money on it. And he uses spikes. So he has, I guess, one of his little handler assistant people hold spikes. So when Conquistador doesn't make the jump, he gets spiked.
Don't do that.
So, yeah. So whenever Conquistador makes a mistake or hesitates, he's punished severely. We get to the day of the competition. Everybody is voting against Conquistador, which pisses me off because beautiful horse. Nothing wrong with him.
Also, Conquistador is lauded as like one of the best jumpers around.
Hmm.
So like why is everyone just like against the horse all of a sudden?
Because they all know
Yeah,
he can't do that one jump from the beginning of the movie. Everyone heard, everyone found out. All the other horses are talking smack about Conquistador.
do we have some like bitch horses and like the bitch
It's
elephants?
it's like the horses from or like the reindeer in Rudolph.
You can't join in the horse games.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we get to the competition, and as the general rides Conquistador, Conquistador just stops. He doesn't go to the wall. He just turns right around and does
Cuz
not go over the wall.
he's scared.
Yeah, he's terrified of it. Because he develops anxiety, he's also just becoming increasingly difficult to like handle. I mean, again, not his fault. I will say, unlike the adults, Pablito treats Conquistador gently, talks to him, feeds him, spends time with him whenever is possible. And it appears that the horse is responding positively to Pablito's kindness. And there seems to be quite a good friendship between them. Um,
It's a horse girl movie.
a little bit, yeah. Um, After this, actually before the competition, General Torres's daughter, Celita, really wanted to ride Conquistador. And the general said, after he wins, he'll be your horse. Well, he doesn't win, and the general said, hey, I'll ride this horse. I said no. And she is a little spoiled brat a little bit and is like, nah, I'm gonna do it. And poor she puts Pablito in like a rock and a hard place. Like, he's like, no, I'm not gonna let you ride it. And she's like, well, I'm gonna do it myself then. And she goes to try and get him to do the jump. And it doesn't work. Uh, and the general and Chato see um, that Conquistador reacts badly, trying to go over the jump, and throws Salita from his back. Um, Salita, honestly, getting thrown from a horse is not fun. Especially for a child that age, that could be very, very dangerous.
No
Uh,
helmet. She is sprawled out on her back.
yeah, everybody thinks that her back is broken. Um, and the general is angered by this. To him, the horse is now dangerous and unreliable, and the general decides that he needs to be destroyed. Also, Chato punished and basically told Pueblito that he's not allowed to tell the general about the evil, mean tactics that he used, or else he'd basically punch him. He also, then Pueblito said, "I'm not afraid of you." And then Chato said, "Okay, well, I'll break your horse's leg then." So this guy's just an asshole.
He's a monster.
Yeah,
Can I call him a psychopath?
you can.
Okay,
Absolutely.
cool.
Um, So Pablito is just devastated when he learns about this, and he knows that Conquistador is not vicious and believes that killing him would be unfair, which it is, and feeling that no adult's gonna listen to him, he takes matters into his own hands. He sneaks into the stable and frees Conquistador before the order can be carried out, before Chato can shoot him. And together, they flee. Now, they flee to a barber shop. Now, the people in this barber shop are the people that Chato owes money to. So he comes in, and by the way, during the jump with Salita, Conquistador hurts his leg. So the barber is super nice to Pablito, tries to help, the horse the best that he can. Does say that the back of the horse is not allowed to enter his shop, which understandable. Hey, I get it. And puts some alcohol on his leg and tries to fix it up a little bit. After they kind of are starting to leave the barbershop, Chato finds Pablito. But because the people in the barbershop want him for money, he kind of has to bounce. Uh, Conquistador and Pablito travel through an abandoned village at some point, and they come across uh two two weirdos, two bandits. One of them calls himself the sheriff of the town.
Sure does.
Um,
Sure does.
yeah. At first they kind of I don't want to say attack, but they kind of separate the boy from his horse. And the vulture is, I think, determined to use the horse to at first I thought the vulture wanted to eat the horse, but no. The vulture wants the horse to drag this wagon full of stuff that they stole. And this other guy, the tiger, I think genuinely sees that Pablito's a good guy, good kid, and wants to be nice. So helps Pablito, gives him food, puts some medicine on the horse's leg, um, because he's worried he might have an infection, um, and then tells the boy, "Hey, sounds like you're running. I can tell that's the general's horse or whatever. Not great." Uh,
He tells him it's the general's horse.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this is where Hero's like, okay, it's fine, whatever. But at some point, he keeps telling people it's the general's horse.
Horse.
Stop. Stop telling people.
Uh, anyway, so the tiger is like, "Hey, go to this station, go to this train. They're gonna put you on. Tell them the tiger sent you. And give this guy this for his wife. It's a very nice, night dress. Uh, and he'll put you on, and they'll take you to, I forget where they go to. Another town, another city. Pablito does this, and Frankie's right, again, tells these people that this is the general's horse. And the wife is like, "Oh, you can get a bigger reward than just this dress. Go call the general." So after he puts them on the train, he calls the general so Pablito knows that the general's coming. Well, mostly Chato's coming. As they pull up to like a stop before the town that they were planning on going to, I don't know what exactly happens. You know what happens, but the train just keeps going.
I think it's one of those like train stops that like they don't really stop.
Ah. So he gets lucky. Pablito gets lucky. Once they get into the city, Pablito meets a compassionate Catholic priest known simply as Padre. Um, Pablito sneaks into the church. Well, first Pablito sees the Padre, and Padre's outside the church blessing all of the animals. And
Best
then,
scene in the film.
yeah,
What a fun festival! I would fucking love this.
I know, I would too.
There were
Um,
little dogs in cowboy hats.
There were
mhm,
raccoons running
There was
around.
a raccoon with a pearl necklace.
mhm,
There was a little monkey.
yeah. There was a dog with a sombrero.
There was a
Time to be
sheep.
alive.
Yeah, this looked like fun. So Conquistador gets blessed with all the other animals. Great, perfect. And then Pablito rushes Conquistador into the church while there's a wedding going on.
You didn't know.
Sanctuary extends to horses.
You're right. All right. Chato sees him kind of come in and thinks that the horse is in the church as well. Before Chato can kind of come in, because of course everybody's leaving from the wedding, the priest recognizes Pablito and is like, "You can't just bring a horse in here. This is church." And he's like, "It's not just a horse. It's a horse. It's a holy horse. You bless this horse." And the father's like, "Yeah, I guess I did. Fuck." The priest tells him to go hide in this one room and leads Chato around the church. And I think is purposely making him come across all of these kind of gruesome like statues. If anybody's ever been into a Catholic like
This
church,
is the creepiest fucking church I've ever seen.
yeah. This reminds me, do you guys remember the creepy Jesus statue, the really bloody one that was at Seton Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing creeped me out.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a
But
reason he was tucked away in the corner.
yeah, but there's like a lot of these. So he's just walking Chato around, and Chato has not been in a church for a while, seems pretty distressed. I would be distressed too. And like, is like, I don't see the horse anywhere. All right, I'm gonna go. So, the priest basically goes back to Pablito and is like, we're gonna talk. And Pablito tells him everything and understands why he ran away. Padre kind of becomes like this protector of Pablito. Um, says, "Hey, I know this place. They have a good horse doctor. Why don't we take him there?" And the priest is also like trying to convince Pablito to like come clean to the general about everything. Um, because he did steal the general's property.
You did steal a horse.
Yeah, you did steal a horse. That being said, I think your reasons for stealing the horse valid. And I think you just need to tell the general, "Hey, my stepdad, one, threatened to beat me, two, threatened to beat the horse, and three, actually did injure the horse. That's why he's scared, and that's why your daughter is broken." Maybe nicer way.
Just break down in tears and beg.
Yeah. Um, honestly, that boy is so cute. Like, the puppy dog eyes totally would work. Pablito's worried that, if he goes to this, I think they own like a ranch that has bulls and such along with horses. As they go to this ranch where the doctor is, that he'll be turned in and that they'll give Conquistador back. So he sneaks out during the festival at night. There's a bunch of fireworks. Chato's kind of chasing him around. He realizes that he really doesn't have anywhere safe to go and comes right back to the church after like a whole runaround. Also, fun festival. Looks like a lot. I will say there were kids playing with fireworks, and that gave me some anxiety.
It's completely safe. It's fine.
Look, I've seen people blow their fingers off with bottle rockets.
These kids have a supervisory raccoon nearby. It's fine. You didn't see him. He was ready to.
I didn't. So, so the next day, Padre takes Pablito and Conquistador to the ranch. They drive there in Padre's beat up car that he really values.
And we get the only song in this film.
We get the only song which is about the car. And I'd like to point out too, Conquistador is hitched to the back of the car because it's
He's
not going
not.
that fast.
He's not hitched to the back of the car. I also thought this, Amanda. Pablito is just holding the reins.
Oh God.
As you can see the circle, the loop of it over his shoulder.
Oh wow.
He's just holding the reins as he trots behind the car.
Poor Conquistador. So yes, we get a fun little song, and then we make it to the ranch, and the animal doctor's there. He's helping out. He does help. He looks like he knows what he's doing. I was really afraid for a minute because they have this bull that they like have ropes around its legs and pull it down, but it is just to like treat the wound that was on the bull. So they talk about how there's bullfighting and this bull was allowed to live after the bullfight because he had like some moxie kind of. So they're treating the wound.
Bullfighting.
Yeah, I also hate bullfighting. They're treating the wound that he gets from the spears, which we do see bullfighting and we do see spears.
Ugh.
Lots of animal cruelty in this one.
Yeah. So, but they're treating that, and then the doctor goes to treat Conquistador's leg. While they're bringing Conquistador back, a bull that they're trying to move to, because there's a bullfighting competition event thing that's happening nearby. As they're trying to move a bull into the wagon, it escapes. It breaks out of this wooden wagon thing, and it starts going after Conquistador. The horse doctor rightly pulls the boy away. But the bull chases and scares Conquistador into the wilderness. So the doctor and like the owner of the ranch and all of these people go searching for it, and nightfall comes and they cannot find Conquistador. This is super heartbreaking, and I almost cried. That boy looks so sad. They say they're gonna search in the morning, and Padre says, you know, you and me, Pablito, are gonna search the next morning. As they're driving around, they come across some Romanis, which they do not call that. They do not call them that. The guy who is driving the wagon asks the father to bless their journey. And the father's like, "Sure, I will, but let me ask you something. Have you seen a horse that looks like this?" And they said no. As they're talking, Pablito goes and looks at the little burro that is trailing behind the wagon, which I feel so bad for that burro. I love him so much. And it has Conquistador's what do you call it?
Bridle.
Bridle.
Or
Thank you.
Halter.
Thank you. One of those things. And you can tell it's Conquistador's because it has the general's initials on it. So the Padre looks back at the gentleman driving the wagon and is like, "So you," and he goes, "I didn't steal a horse." He's like, "Maybe you didn't steal a horse, but you found a horse wandering. What would you have done with it?" And he's like, "If there was a horse, it would probably be at the bullfighting thing that I sold them to, blah, 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 blah." So before they leave, the father very quickly blesses their trip and they drive off. We see at the bullfighting rink, they're getting Conquistador ready because he's going to be in like the bullfight thing, because the people who have to spear the bull have to ride horses to do that. So they also blind him. Not like blind him. They put a blindfold over him. God, that would be cruel. Ugh. And the bullfight starts. First starts off with the matadors with the red cloths and stuff. So, as they're driving there, the father's car breaks down a couple of times. They finally get there, and Pablito is fucking giving me an anxiety attack because he was walking on like walls that have bulls right next to them, like small walls. Chato sees him and starts following him as well. So very tense. He gets there. He sees like very kind of terrifying place. I imagine Conquistador is quite scared. Sees the horse there, and despite the risk, despite there being a bull there that is actively trying to attack them, and at this point, I believe they are like Conquistador is being chased by the bull. Pablito runs in and jumps on Conquistador. Funny thing is, also at this bullfight is the general. So Pablito unblindfolds Conquistador, gets on his back, and jumps a wall. Very well. At the very end, we see the general step outside the bullfighting ring as he sees Pablito and Conquistador ride off. And one of his lieutenant people was like, should we go after them? And he's like, no, they've been chased enough. And Padre smiles as they walk back into like the bullfighting event. We then see General Torres talking to his daughter, who is up and not dead and not paralyzed, as we were fearful of. Saying how it was amazing. You should have seen how like Conquistador jumped or whatever. And Celita is saying, and that was the last time you saw Pablito and Conquistador. We need to find them. And just as she says that, Pablito and Conquistador come through. Pablito comes up to the general and apologizes, saying, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have done this, but please don't blame the horse, blame me. And General Torres goes, that horse is of no concern of mine anymore. He's not my horse, he's yours. Giving the horse to Pablito as he sees how much care that the boy's given Conquistador and how much he loves them. So we then later see Pablito and Celita, riding off. Also, by the way, while we were at the bullfight, Chato gets taken by the barber and all the people who owes him money, and we never see him again.
Is
I hope.
that who those men were?
Yeah, I hope they got. I hope he got. So yeah, that's who the men were that like kidnapped him. Yeah, it was the barber and the people.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just thought it was a bunch of random men.
Nope. And
I
that's how it
also thought it
ends.
was a bunch of random men, Hannah. So
So,
just because we had to talk about bullfighting, can I give you guys a little story that happened about a month ago?
yeah.
So this really famous bullfighter in Spain, Morente de la Puebla, who's known as the king of bullfighters. He retired last year and he came back to do more bullfighting.
Did he die?
He didn't die, but he did charge. He could get charged, and he attempted to sidestep, but the bull did not let him do this,
Oof.
and he hit him right in the asshole. A curved horn went right into his rectum, and he had a perforated rectum, and it was like 4 inches.
Oh.
And he had to go under an hours-long surgery.
They better not have put that bull down.
Yeah, that bull better be alive. Celebrating with all of his bull friends.
Yeah.
He's the king of the bullfighters now.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's how that works.
Yeah, no, you you fuck up some guy's asshole. That's what happens.
That was about a month ago, and so like by the time people are listening to this, it'll be about 2 months ago. But like, justice for bulls.
Yeah,
Bullfighting
honestly.
is such a despicable thing. I cannot believe it's still allowed in places.
It really shouldn't be.
You're just making bulls angry.
And then killing them.
Mm-hmm. like, I guess I'm not even okay with like the cape thing. Like the spearing is what gets me.
There's
So
no reason to kill them.
no. I don't even like when you're playing around with them and you're just pissing them off, but like make that like your thing. Don't make it the spearing thing. That just makes me so sad.
All
So,
right.
but that was a
Just
great
yeah.
story.
Yeah. I got a bowl. Got gored right in the asshole.
So, all right, where are we ranking this?
As you'll might notice, I updated the list.
I did notice this. All right. Well, it's definitely better than Davy Crockett. Do
Oh,
we think
okay.
do we think it's better than do we think it's better than the story of Robin Hood?
Where do we have the story of Robin Hood?
Huh?
How do we have Robin Hood?
8.
Number 8.
I liked it better than Robin Hood.
Anna?
Yeah, I like the Horse Girl movie better.
Okay. Above. Do we think it's better than Alice in Wonderland?
I hate Alice in Wonderland, so
Hannah,
yes.
you don't get a say.
No, I think Alice in Wonderland is still better.
Okay. I agree with you, Frankie. All right. So, The Littlest Outlaw, shocker, comes in at number 8.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, craziness.
And Disney doesn't want to restore this film.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know why. I mean, I know a little bit of why, but like
It's gonna be lost media if they don't.
out of some of the ones that they have put on there on Disney Plus, this isn't it, my guy. This is better than Treasure Island. What the fuck?
What music is like you said, like music royalty problems? It's gotta be one of like the mariachi songs that's in the movie in the background.
Let me look. Okay, so I have this sheet up here. Oh, it looks like the US rights are not owned by Disney.
Ah.
That doesn't make sense though. Anyway, what's the next question while I'm looking through this?
Where are we ranking Pablito as the protagonist of the film?
Do you think he's better than Robin Hood?
I do, yes.
Okay.
Do we
Robin
think
Hood
he's
is at number 6. Is he
do we
better
think
than?
he's better than Cinderella?
No.
No, I also agree. But this boy had more of a spine than fucking Robin Hood did.
Pablito is at number 6 then for protagonist. The villain.
Chato.
Yeah, it is. I know that. I fucking hate this guy
I hate him too.
so much.
Do I hate him more than Aunt Sarah? I don't know.
I
Yeah.
Yes, Aunt
Yes.
Sarah is just neglectful and in her own little world, essentially. Chateau is an abuser.
Do we hate him more than the coachman who steals children and turns them into donkeys and then sells them?
No.
I think the coachman is better.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put at number 6 again, Otto.
Are we counting Padre as a sidekick?
No, Conquistador's the sidekick.
He sort of really doesn't do shit.
Is Conquistador not the sidekick?
No. He's the MacGuffin of the movie. He's what
Fine.
everyone's after.
Alright, fine. Make Padre the sidekick.
It's gotta be Padre. Where do you want to rank Padre as a sidekick?
Who's Georgie Russell?
He's Davy Crockett's friend.
Oh, better than them. Is it better than Esmeralda the seal?
No, and the dwarves are better than Padre.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
the dwarves do more than Padre.
Alright,
The
Padre.
dwarves murder the evil queen.
Alright, Padre, number 8.
Padre is number 8. I think that's it.
What are
nothing
you
really
talking
else.
about? We gotta rank the song.
We do not have to rank that song. I had never heard that song a day in my life before.
I haven't either.
You couldn't even name the song. What are you calling the song?
Padre song.
Padre song.
Car
Car
song.
song. Yeah.
Yeah. It can
I
go in at number 13.
yeah, I'm with Hannah on this one. We have to at least add it.
Right. At the
Just because
bottom,
I was not expecting it.
Audrey's car song is at number 13.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, that is the end of the episode then.
What are we doing next week, Frankie?
Next week is our Fallout from World War III. It is November 27th, 1995, Monday Nitro. The first Nitro with our new World Heavyweight Champion, the
Randy
Macho Man,
Savage.
Randy Savage.
Who's still broken?
Definitely.
Yeah,
He
of
tore his
course.
tricep and did not get surgery.
You can't just do that.
If you're the Macho Man, you can.
Even he
If-
shouldn't be allowed.
If you can snap into a Slim Jim like him, you can do what you want.
Shut up, Frankie.
Alright, so that's what we'll be doing next week. Let's wrap up. As of recording, we are on YouTube and Spotify. If you're listening to us on YouTube, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notification so you know when each episode is uploaded. If you're listening to us on Spotify, remember to leave a rating and a review and follow the show. No matter where you're listening to the show, please remember to share this with someone who you think might enjoy what we are doing over here. If you would like to send us an email, you could ask us a question, give us some general thoughts about the show, give us some episode ideas. You can send us an email over to
Nothing to see here podcast at gmail.com. As always, here. Spelled Hear.
if you would like to see some great artwork done by Amanda, some funny memes made by Hannah, and images of the things that we discuss on the episodes. You can find all of that and more over on our Instagram page, which is
Nothing to see here pod. I'm gonna try to get that tiny puppy in a sombrero and the raccoon in the pearl necklace up
I was
on the
gonna say,
Instagram.
please, the raccoon in the necklace.
yeah, we'll try, or Hannah will try. I say we. Hannah will try.
We will try.
I will not do
Listen,
anything.
I have no issues with the Russian site. I can easily go get a screenshot.
Yeah. Well, that is all of the business taken care of. Join us next week for the next episode of WCW Monday Nitro and the next episode of Nothing to See Here. Goodbye and good night. Oh, sorry. Yeah?
Normally I give a little sneak peek of what the next Disney is.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah. Also not on Disney Plus.
Also not on Disney Plus.
Nope. The Great Locomotive Chase. Followed by
Russian
Davy
website.
Crockett. Followed by Davy Crockett
Russian.
and the River Pirates.
Stop that. Don't do following, because I'm looking at the Great Locomotive Chase. It's the guy who plays Davy Crockett, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm looking at the movie poster. It looks like it is.
Russian website. Please come through.
Yes, it's
I'm
Fess
looking.
Parker. It's him.
the same dude. We're gonna watch this dude twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, saying goodbye and good night. It's Frankie.
It's Hannah.
I'm gonna go eat some more BTS Oreos. Fuck
All right,
yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.